everyone. If you'd like to learn to make this gorgeous pair of earrings here, then just keep watching. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Linda from Gun Nut Lane Wearable Art Jewellery, and today we're going to be working on a pair of earrings. This is the one that I've already made. It's basically a standard traditional pattern in bead weaving, and I've just added some freeform to it just to lift it up a little bit. If you're new to freeform, or you've never tried freeform before, this is probably a good one to start on, because we're only doing a little bit on it. If you're a traditionalist and you like the earring, you just leave it the way that it is. Just add the tassel in if you like, or leave it off if you don't like it. So anyway, we'll get started. So I've got my beads here. I've got some 15 O's, 2 lots of 11 O's, 2 lots of 8 O's, and 1 6-0. So I've got my needle threaded up with about an arm's length of thread and 6 pound file line. So what we're going to do is pick up an 8-0, our 6-0, an 8-0, and 23 of the 11 O's, whatever colour you choose. So I'll come back when I've picked up the 23 of those. Okay, I'm back. So I've threaded on the 23, also tied a square knot just before the first 8-0 there. So now we're going to pass through the 8-0, the 6-0. We're just going to go all the way back around just to reinforce this first row. So just follow your beads all the way through. Just like that. Then we're going to come through the 8-0 and the 6-0, like that. And pick up 6 beads, whatever colour you like. Bring those down to the work. Pass back through the 6-0. Bringing it up into a little hook like that. So then we're going to go through the 8-0 and the first 11-0 after the 8-0, like that. Okay, from here we're going to pick up a bead, one of your 11 O's, and we're going to peyote. So you've come through that first one, so you peyote into this next one. We're just going to do that all the way around until you have 11 beads sticking out on the sides. So just like that. So you want 11 of those sticking out. I'll meet you when we get back around the other side. Okay, I'm back. So this is what it should be looking like at this stage. So we're going to pass through the 8-0 and the 6-0. And we're just going to come up and reinforce that hanger. Okay, little thread out of the way. Go down through your 8/0, through the first 11/0 and the second 11/0, coming out there, so we're stepping up. Okay, from here we're just going to add another row of our 11/0s. Just like that, all the way around to the other side, and I'll meet you there. Okay, back. So this is what your piece should be looking like so far. So we're going to pass through that next 11/0, through the 8, through the 6 and the 8 again. And if you can get through the 2 11/0s on the end, go through those as well. And then through the next 11/0, which is your step up bead. Okay, from here we're going to add in some 8/0s. So I've chosen the turquoise, and we're just going to peyote around. See what I mean by traditional? It's basically following a pattern. I don't have to stop and think about what I'm doing and where I'm going to go next. So just like that, all the way around to the other side again, and I'll meet you back there. Okay, back. So this is what your piece should be looking like so far. That we're just going to pass through, we're coming out of this 11/0 right here next to the 8/0. We're going to pass through those 2 11/0s, the 8/0, the 6/0 and the 8/0 on the other side. If you can come through the 11/0s like I have there, do that. Through the next 11/0 and the 8/0, and that's your step up bead there, that 8/0. Okay, now I'm going to change my colour. I'm picking up the dark blue in an 8/0, and we're just going to peyote, just like we did before, all around the outside, just like that. And I'll meet you back when you get around here to the other side. Back, and this is what we have at the moment. So we're just going to do the same thing, pass through all the 11/0s in front of this 8/0 here that we're coming out of, back through all of those beads again, right out through the other side. Excuse me. The next 11/0 and the 8/0 and the next 8/0 as well, just like that. Now we're going to add in some of our pinch beads. I'll just get those out. Need the crystals out of the way. Okay, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the pinch beads. They're a beautiful colour as well. Okay, I'm just going to peyote again, passing through. You can use any bead you like here. You can use a 6/0, you can use 2 8/0s, 3 or 4 of the 11/0s if they fit in. Whatever bead you like, if you're just going to leave it as a traditional bead, a traditional earring, traditional, oh, you know what I mean, traditional, oh, forget it, Linda, goodness, words are so hard sometimes. last one. And that's what it should be looking like at this point. Okay, now we're going to pass through, obviously, all of those beads again. Coming out there. Sorry, I'm going to have to stop for a second because the wind is really blowing up here and I can hear my blinds flapping, so I'll come back in just a sec. Okay, I'm back. Windows all closed, everything sealed up. Okay, so now we're going to come through these 11 O's again, getting a little bit tight, but you can get through there. Oh, I hope I can get through there. Okay, I'm just going to try two. Come on. Through you go. Oh, I did. I got through. I come out of the 8 down the bottom there. Okay, back through your accent beads. Maybe one at a time. Don't know whether you can hear that rain on the window outside my room here. Okay, so we're coming down through 3 of the accent beads, and then I'm going to pick up a different colour in the 11 O's. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. And at this stage I'm going to slip on the tassel as well. Should fit over the top of those beads. No, it's not. So I'm going to take 4 off. I thought that would fit over the top of those. 4 of those off. Pop my tassel on. And pick up the other 4 beads. Checking I'm coming out there. I think I did that wrong. Okay, let me have a look at this. I'll be back. Okay, back. I know what I did wrong. Go through your 3 beads, go through the 4th bead as well, the one that's hanging in the center there. Then pick up your 4 11 O's and your tassel. Oops, get on there. And then the other 4. Get going around the right way. And then pass back through that center bead again, the 4th one along. Hopefully without getting tangled up like I just did. Okay, I'll get this tangle undone. Okay, I'm back. Got the tangle undone. So from here we're going to pass back down through that row of 11 O's that we just added on, holding the tassel. making sure you go through all of them. And then from here, we're going to start doing our freeform now. So from here, I want to come through this 8/0 just there. And we're going to pick up some of our 15/0s in the silver. How many did I use? 2, 3, 6, I think it is. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bringing those down to the work. And we're going to come through this next accent bead there, pinch bead, pick up another 6, and I'm going to come back through the accent bead, pick up another 6, just lay them across that bead and come back through the accent bead below it, right there. Just like that. Then we're going to come back through the first 15/0 that we put on in our row to go around this bead here. If I can find a way to get in there, there we go. And then we're just going to peyote up this one here, pass through that bead, peyote there, and I'll meet you at the top there. Okay, back. So we're coming out the top here. We've done our peyote up the sides. We're going to go through these 8/0s, back up through the 11/0s. If we can get through them, hopefully we can get through them. Yep, it's coming through. If it's a bit tight, you can use your chain nose pliers there to help your needle come through. Back through the 8/0, the 6/0, the other 8/0 coming out the other side there. If you come through the 2 11/0s, it's great. There's another 11/0 there, so get through that, and your 2 8s. Come through your pinch bead or whatever bead you've got there. What colour did I use there? Green. Okay, I forgot to bring my 8/0 greens over, so I'm sorry, I'm going to have to stop again and go and grab those. Okay, back. Got my 8/0s. Sorry, I forgot you should add those to your list of what you need to make this earring. You only need a couple of those. So I've chosen the green. Come through that next pinch bead. Another one. got there, 1, 2, another one here. Okay, I did something a little bit different there. Sorry, I'm just looking at this other earring to see what I've done. Okay, let me stop this and I'll have a look. Okay, I'm back. I did do it a little bit differently, but I think I figured out how I can make it match up. So I've added another, sorry, I'm right off camera there. I've added another 8/0 in there, which is just loose there at the moment. We're going to pick up some of our 15/0s in the silver. So I'm just going to try 4. Just going to try 6 to start with. And I want to come out of, where am I going? Okay, I'm going over here to this pinch bead. And I'm coming up through the pinch bead and up through that line of 15/0s on top. Should sit all right. Hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed. It's always hard to duplicate something in freeform. Okay. Now from here, okay, I'm going to come up through these 2 8/0s. Okay, and then we're going to pick up our Czech fire polish. I'm just going to pick up 3 of those. Okay, just seeing where they lie and where I want to come out. Okay. Going to come through this turquoise bead here. Sorry, I have to keep referring to my other earring here. Okay, out of that one, out of the 8/0 below it, which is in my case is a dark blue. Just there. And I've come across 1, 2, 3, 2 beads, 2 beads. Actually, no, I'm going to back out of that dark blue one. I'm just going to come through 2 of these 15/0s here. I'm going to pick up an 8/0 in the green. Seeing where that sits, I'm going to come through an 11/0 here. Just there. Goodness, I hope I was on camera then. Sorry, I'm trying to see it myself. Okay, let me see if I can just adjust this camera a little bit more. If I bring it down, I may just be able to stay on camera better. See how that goes. Okay, so it's coming out like that. And what did I do on this one? Goodness, I can't even remember what I did yesterday. Down through there, through there. Okay, just coming across and going through the last two of those 15 O's back through that other 11 O, 8 O that we added there. I'm pulling that in tight. Just trying to remember what it... I'm going to have to stop for a minute again. So sorry about this, and just figure out what I did yesterday. Okay, back. Hopefully I figured it out this time. So I undid what I'd already done. So we've just added in, this is where we're starting from here, we've just added in these 3 check beads. Come out of that 6O there. So what we're going to do here is go back through this line of 15 O's. And the 6O, 8O, sorry, on the end. I'm just going to flip this over to make it a bit easier. We're just going to pick up 6 of the 15s in the silver. Come through that 8O there. Same again. 6 of the silver. And through that 8O. And the same again. And this time, where are we going? We're coming through, oops, turn it over. Just going to come through one of these 8Os here to start with, to see where I am. Okay. Let me stop again while I have a look at this. Okay, hopefully I've figured it out again this time. So coming out of that first 8O there after the 11 O's, I'm going to come across and come through 2 of the 11 O's there. Getting close to running out of thread here, hopefully I'll make it. Now we're going to pick up an 8O in the green. And I'm going to go, oh, good, I've forgotten already. Go through 3. Come through 3 of the 15 O's. Just like that. Okay, what did I do there? Sorry guys, I'm going to stop again. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully I've got this figured out this time. So I'm coming out of the, I had to add in more thread as well. I was going to run out, so I thought while I was stopped I might as well do that. So we're just going to pass through this line of 15 O's. I was going the wrong way, that's why I couldn't figure out what to do. And through the 8O, we're just going to do that all the way down. I'll come back when I get to this bead right here. Okay, back. So I've come through that 8O there. Now we're going to go down and go through the first bead in the line that we added on for the to hang the tassel. So the first 11O there. And that's just to anchor that down. Then I'm going to come back up and go through 2 of the 15 O's. Then I'm going to pick up hopefully I've got this right this time, pick up an 8O, I think I have. And just pulling that line of 15 O's up, we want to anchor into an 11O. So I'm going through that first one there. Without getting caught up. Just like that. And then coming back through that 8O. And through those last two 15 O's there. Hopefully you can see that. Just anchoring that in. I think I got that right. Yeah, it looks like it's right to me. And then I'm just going to pull up these 15 O's on this side. A little bit firmer because we've passed back through them, but that's all right. Go through 2. Pick up an 8O. Pulling up so you can reach an 11O there. Go through that 11O. Back through the 8O. I'm going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Through the 3 11 O's on that side. I don't know why that worked out 3 and 2. Oh, yes, I do. Pull that up tighter. Okay, just come, whatever's easiest. It's not really going to make any difference. So I'm going to go through the 3. That's the beauty of freeform. You can pretty much do whatever you like. There we go. Now pull up that other lot of 15 O's. Just so they're sitting on top of that pinch bead. Go through the 8O and then 2 of the 15 O's, or 3, doesn't matter. And we're just going to do the same thing for the next two of these lots of 15 O's there. So picking up an 8 and hooking it into, or anchoring it down into an 11 O, just like that. So I'll see you when I finish the next one. Just back for a second, I remember what I did after hooking into the 11 O. You can come back up and go through the 8 O and then carry on down your line there. Okay, I'm back. So I've come up to the top this way, obviously, like that. Come back down through that 8 that we added there, picked up another 8 and hooked that into an 11 O underneath it. So now we're going to come back through this 8 O, pick up another 8 O, sorry. Oh. Anchor into another 11 O there. Just one, I went through 2 then. Getting that to sit in place. Back up through that 8 O. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right on that side. Okay, from here I've got to try and think what I did. Okay, down through these two 15 O's. Through the 8 O. Back up through these 15 O's. Just the first two. And then from here, what did I do? Okay, continue on through that line of 15 O's. Just getting that last one there. Okay, now I'm going to come down through, there's a 8 O underneath there. Come out through that 8 O. Pass back up through this line of Czech beads. Actually, I'm just going to come through one at the moment, because I want to anchor that so it's sitting further across. And I'm going to do that by going down underneath it, and there's an 8 O underneath, under there. Come up through that one. Pull that in nice and tight. Then come back through the second crystal and the last one. Now I'm going to come down through an 11 O, and it's going across this way. So pulling your thread across, coming through an 11 O there. Just making those check beads sit where you want them to, pulling in tight. And not sure if this one's going to sit where I want it to sit without passing through some beads. Not sure if I did this before or not, but anyway, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come through 2 11-ohs, just there like that. Popping on another Czech crystal. That should sit where I want it to sit. And just finding an 11-oh that you can go through. Pulling that in nice and tight. Yes, that's sitting well. And we're pretty much finished. It's just a matter now of just let me double check. Looks like we've done everything. Yep, can't see anything missing. So we're just going to thread through, and I don't know why my stomach is carrying on. I just ate. I made sure I ate before this video so that it wouldn't do this. Must just be my thing to have a grumbling stomach through every video. Yeah, just working your way through some beads. Doubling back, obviously, to make sure it doesn't come undone. I'm just going to pass down to the other side, out the back. Cut my thread. Oh, I'm still waiting on my new snippers to come. These things are so blunt now. There, got it. Okay, burning off the thread. Tapping it down. And that's our finished earring. Just a matter of putting on the ear hook. I've chosen the antique bronze for this, but because we've got silver, well, I've got silver here. I wanted a bit of mixed metal look here, so I've got wrapped around my top of my tassel here. I've made a coil of antique bronze and attached it with the silver. Up to you what you do with that. Put on a silver ear hook if you like. Come on, get on there. There we go. I'm closing that back up. Okay, and that's our finished pair of earrings. Which now I'm looking at them, I actually meant to do one the opposite side, like mirror. You know what I mean, mirror reversed. But it doesn't matter. And I also wanted to show you another version of that, just using a thread tassel there, and doing the ruffle through the center of it. And this one I've just used some Czech beads and some 6/0s on that side. Oh, but that's another version that you can do as well. So it's the same base and just adding a bit of this. I've shown you other videos before how to do the ruffle. You can check that out if you like. I'll leave a link down below. And yeah, I just did some winding around with some beads here. but just a different look again. So same earring, but totally different look when you, yeah, so you can change it up any way you like. So I hope you all enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a like. Love to have you back again. So if you'd like to subscribe, then you'll get a notification. And if you ring the bell, you'll get a notification of when I post new videos. So till next time, guys, have a great one, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.